Showboating Sports, guys. It's your man. You know how it is, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. And if you are returning to the channel, salute. Thank you, fam, for coming on back in here. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the Benavidez versus Plant kickoff that's going down. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna let these algorithms kick out, let everybody know we on, let the crew roll up in here, up in this camp. So while we wait, guys, like, subscribe, and share. So when we drop these videos, you guys will know exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Because it is about that time. And what we're gonna do is what we always do. How do we always do it, guys? We are always. Let me make sure I'm right here. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right there. Right there. So we're going to let the comment section kick on in. Also, we are going to set up the phone line so you guys are ready. Yeah, we setting this on up. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this. Let me make sure I got this. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Salute, Will. Salute, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. How was your night, man? You have a good night? Yeah, man. I actually had a good night, man. It was pretty cool, man. I got to last night after we got off the live last night. It was pretty good, man. I enjoyed that live last night. It was right, man. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure we got this log in here to make sure that everybody sees it. Yep. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this thing in here. Make sure we got it going. It is up and going. See, I have to make sure that I do it in the show, because if I don't do it in the show, what happens is I think we are on and people try to call in and I won't know that it's on. They just relax and had a busy, cold day. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm over all this rain. I'm all this gloom. I'm over that, man. I can't wait to spring come on in, man. You know, this winter would have really been nice if we'd have had a good winter watching sports and stuff, staying in. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, I think they kind of dropped the ball a little bit when it comes to a little bit of that box. Well, not a little bit, but we know they dropped the ball because, you know, a lot of times people sitting in the house, you know, you tend to watch more things. You spending less money. Well, Christmas you spending money, but you spend a little bit of less money when you're not out hanging out, eating out, or driving out, going to the mall. When it's cold and in the wintertime, people kind of stay indoors more. You know what I'm saying? So they should have been crap on that boxing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sitting in the house watching football games and stuff, which they ain't really paying for that, you know? Then you can hit them right there with that pay-per-view. Bam. Late night. You know what I mean? You done had a whole long day of watching football. You already done been drinking. You already into the mood for sports and stuff. And then you throw in a boom. You know what I mean? After one of them college games go off. What's up, Chicken Talk? Salute, fam. Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. Hey, guys, I don't have an echo, do I? If I have an echo, please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. How's it going, man? How'd everything, how'd your week, everything else been going, man? Cause y'all believe, man, listen, is it not crazy that this is 2023 and we're already in the second month of the year? Is that not crazy as hell? Oh my goodness, man, time is flying by. Can you guys believe that? Think about this. It's already February, right? in right at 2 months, Spence been out of the ring almost a whole year. I don't drink alcohol anymore. Show 4 years now. Well, good, man. Good. Drink. But I'll tell you what's funny, man. I do drink, but I'm like a sociable drinker. And when I drink, I might have 2, maybe 3 drinks. And most of the time I'm at the house when I drink. I actually have on my little bar that I have in the house, I have liquor I've had for over 10, 15 years. I got a bottle of Ciroc I'm working on. One of them big bottles of Ciroc. And when people come over for Thanksgiving and all that stuff, you know, we've been drinking, you know, we all drink a little bit, but, you know, here and there. But I got a bottle of Ciroc I've been working on, one of them big ones, for about a little over a year, about a year and a half now. Can you believe that? And I got another bottle, you know, because that's, I pick and choose, but I don't know. I ain't a big drinker, but, you know, I do it. I chill out, especially when I'm watching little sporting events too. You know what I mean? Love it, love it, love it, love it. But yeah, man, it's just with that time of year, you know, people just sitting in the house not doing too much. So that's the time of year that you definitely want to capitalize on that, you know? But that's all right. This year's rolling by pretty quick. We're going to be looking up real quick, and you guys see the title of this, Benavidez versus Plant. The kickoff started today. I don't know if you guys saw that. It seems like it's going to be a really good fight, man. You look like Caleb Plant always looks like he is focused and in. Now, I still got a bitter taste in my mouth over that Canelo thing. But hopefully his coach, they made those adjustments, and those adjustments go further than just what Anthony Darrell did, right? We'll know the story of Caleb Plant this next round. We'll know, will he be considered the top? Did he learn something from that Canelo fight? Did he, you know what I'm saying? So we'll find out. Said just follow boxing these days, not much for UFC stuff. Yeah, I used to be kind of heavy on the UFC stuff, but I haven't been as heavy on the UFC stuff as I used to be. I kind of backed off a little bit, man. I used to really, really like it. It just seemed like I haven't been into it a lot lately. You know what I mean? It's like my mind's been in other places and stuff, but I like a good fight, man. I really do. I like a good fight. A really good fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, man. I know Dana White talks a good game, but I think the thing that I really don't like about Dana White is that he don't pay his fighters, man. His fighters don't make no money, man. And I think that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? These fighters put their life on the line, and he makes so much money. These guys don't make nothing, man. I think David going to crush Plant. I call it now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen. I'd like to see Plant do good, but I'm rolling with David on this one, man. David gonna win that fight, man. I just don't think Plant is gonna have enough to stop him or hold him out when he hits Plant a little bit. But you never know. Never know. I want to see what they listen. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna throw $50 on it, man. I really, yeah, guys, forgive me, man. I don't know if this is my internet or whatever, but we keep getting a little freeze up on my stuff. So, man, y'all forgive me on that tonight. So, we ain't gonna be on long tonight because of that reason, man. I've been doing some live earlier on some of my other stuff, and man, it was doing the same thing a little bit. So, y'all forgive that one. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the internet or if it's my laptop acting a little crazy. Don't know, man. But we'll straighten it out. What's up, Brian S? Salute, fam. Salute. Man, we sitting there talking about, man, just there kicking it, chopping it up, talking about how this year right here starting off, and this year is just really starting to roll, man. It's like we blinked and it's already February, but it's a fight I'm wanting to see other than the Tank Garcia match. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's definitely a fight I want to see. I think it's going to be a good fight as long as it lasts. You know what I'm saying? Listen. This is the truth. Benavidez got to stop Plant. If it goes to the scorecards, Plant's going to win. Period. That's the only two outcomes I see in the fight. If it goes to the scorecards, I see Plant winning. Because Plant can box. He gonna touch him. Is he gonna hurt him? I don't know. We gotta see what that trainer did, see what the game plan is, see what they can pull to the table, right? Now, I just don't think Plant can hit sometimes, but then sometimes, like on that Canelo thing, he just didn't. I just was not impressed with none of that. Canelo is a small fighter, and you could not keep that dude from walking in. As long as UFC ain't paying top dollar, they'll never be able to secure top talent, and the product suffers. Yep, you're right about that. That's why Gable Stevenson went to the WWE instead of UFC. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, Dana White does not care. He feels like I got this in the chokehold, and he's making so much money. They ain't worried about playing those fighters. He ain't worried about it, man. And it's sad, man. It's sad, man. And I listen, I don't like it. That's one of the reasons why I don't like it. Like you said, they ain't getting the best top talent. People, man, these guys, listen, the UFC get people hurt, man. Boxing gets people hurt too, but UFC gets you hurt real fast. You getting stuff broken. You getting, man, it's all kind of stuff going wrong with you in the UFC real quick. If Benavidez fights his height and doesn't crouch to Plant size, Plant will have a hard night. Yeah, I agree with that. He said Caleb got skills to make it interesting, but I can see a late stoppage. Yeah, I'm with both of you guys on that. Benavidez is going to have to fight that height, but this is the thing. Benavidez is coming in. This Canelo at bay. How you gonna keep Benavidez at bay? And I think Benavidez can take more damage and more punishment than Canelo. He said there's a reason Caleb requested a 20 by 20 ring. He's just the land of inevitable because Benavidez is going to KO him. Yeah. 22 by 22 ring. Yeah. Hey, he wanted plenty of running room. Can't blame him. You don't want to be in there with that monster in a phone booth. You know what I'm saying? But this is the problem. Caleb Plant fades in the late rounds. He's only going to be able to run so much. You know what I mean? If he fades 9th round, he's out. You know what I mean? He's got to run the whole time. Listen, whatever that dude was on that fought Boots and could run around the ring and be on his bicycle the whole time, if he gets that kind of energy and can come in there and pop, get up out of there, pull a Keith Thurman and run, oh, hey, it's going to be a crazy night. You know what I mean? Hey, he better learn how to run, man. He better not sit there and trade them shots. He said, I think they'll get top talent, but it will be from select regions. Nothing like exploiting a Destanian. Yeah, getting somebody from one of these little small countries, man. Said crazy press scrum, lots of bad blood. Nobody seems to like Plant. Nobody likes Plant. You know what it is? This is what it is. David cuts the ring pretty good. Yeah, he does. This is what it is, AAR. People don't respect Plant. They don't like Plant. They think Plant is a fake tough guy. That's their thing. They think Plant is a fake tough guy. And nobody likes that. They think he weak. They really do. Everybody thinks Plant is weak. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, man? Yeah, Karen was moving around like a Pac-Man ghost. Yeah, he was, man. Listen. If they don't get it right, it's gonna be a problem. If they don't get it right, it's gonna be a problem. And what I mean by if he don't get it right, it's gonna be a problem. If he don't get that, I'm gonna get around this ring as fast as I can and get the hell away from him, it's gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem. It won't last 12. But listen, if he somehow makes it to 12th round, he's winning that fight. Because David Benavidez will never be, he's not going to be up on points. It's just, that's not going to happen. And David Benavidez is not looking to be up on points either. But Caleb Plant is not, listen, how do you expect to go 12 rounds with Benavidez and you couldn't make it with Canelo? And if you couldn't keep Canelo at bay, how can you keep Plant the biggest puncher in the world, but Plant can't punch off the back foot either. You know what I'm saying? You hear the latest from Burger King Prime? What's that? Oh, about somebody saying that I saw somebody had it up on one of those that they had their they paid for pay-per-view, but then they got charged again, and then they said, hey, thank you for buying the fight. I don't know, was that real or not? Is that what you're talking about? He said nobody wants to lose to a white boxer. It's funny. Oh, is that what it is, AAR? I don't know, man. Hey, Usyk, freaking Berterviev, all them dudes, hey, them dudes putting a hurt on somebody, man. But I understand what you're saying. That's probably what it is. I mean, I don't know. That's probably what it is if that's what they feeling. You know what I mean? I guess they just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Said ripping out people about the Bud fight. Yeah. I saw that. And Still TV said, salute, fam. He said Plant been overrated, and that's why Canelo picked him. Salute. Glad you came in, man. Yeah. 43 perfect golfer. He said, give Plant a chance. He does have the knockout power to hurt him. This is the thing. He did knock out Anthony Durrell. He really did. But he did a shitty job of keeping Canelo back. You know what I mean? He didn't possess that power, but Plant can box. But with this new trainer, all he needs is two things. Generate a little bit of power, enough to get some respect, and the other thing is make sure he can go 12 rounds. Because I don't know what it is about these fighters that, are they not sparring 14, 15 rounds? Are they not doing that and doing road work? Because Plant falls off. Anthony Yard is almost the worst, dude. How do you go in the first 4 rounds, your mouth is open? And I can see if it didn't happen to you before that was the first time it happened, but it happened in the Kovalev fight. Then you turn right around in your biggest fight and you can't even make it 5 rounds without your mouth falling open. He said, I agree with that, what you said. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like Plant. Plant can box, but Plant don't have a lot of power. Canelo wanted Plant IBF belt. That's why he got picked. Yeah, he did. But he knew Plant wasn't the biggest puncher. You know what I'm saying? At least one thing I can say, Devin Haney, they say people don't respect Devin's power. But once you get in there, Devin hits hard enough to get respect. You know what I'm saying? And just like Floyd did. Floyd wasn't the biggest puncher in the world once he came back as Money Mayweather. Now, pretty boy Floyd, he knocked some people out. But his hands was, they didn't rush in there too much. Canelo, Castillo, Maidana, all of them. You know what I mean? They and them guys respected it. Floyd wasn't the biggest puncher in the world, but he had enough respectable power. But that's what Plant has to do. Plant has the timing. I don't know about the power. Now, he don't. Yeah, Plant can box, man. Plant can box. But then sometimes Plant will sit down on a punch, and you be like, the dude can hit a little bit. So I don't know if when he was fighting Canelo, if he was thinking, hit him, move. Maybe he was doing that. I don't know. If Benavidez had the belt. Nah, yeah. It's Still TV. Yeah. Canelo wouldn't want that belt. Well, hell, Benavidez had the belt and Canelo didn't want it. The WBC. But as soon as he lost it, he got on the phone. Hey, Mauricio, hey, man, can I go ahead and fight? Can I get that belt? Mauricio said, yeah. Yeah. Floyd did. Yeah. Floyd was accurate and threw every punch with perfect form. He did. The best thing about it is when you got a good crisp punch like that comes quick and it's sharp, you're going to get respect on that. It just is. Because it's those punches that will knock you out. When you start getting hit and you don't see it coming, people respect that because they're like, shit, I keep getting hit and I ain't seeing what this dude is doing, right? So they got to respect that because that one hit can do it. That one hit can do it, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, well, he got caught in the 11th round because he got tired. You know what I'm saying? I had him up on the scorecard. The thing about it is that the two things that I didn't like about that fight, the one was he told me, I'm better than what you thought. If you're going to taunt Canelo, you got to taunt him by throwing something in there. You don't taunt Canelo and then turn right around and run out of gas. I didn't like that. And the other thing is, you don't run out of gas with a smaller fighter like that. You know what I mean? Because Canelo ain't the hardest puncher in the world. He can hit. But what Plant kept doing was he kept making the same mistakes that Billy Joe Saunders was doing. Every time he threw a punch and he moved around, he kept ducking down. And Canelo kept throwing that uppercut. Canelo for the whole fight kept trying to catch Billy Joe Saunders with that uppercut and finally caught him. He did the same thing to Plant, and Plant kept going down, and then got caught in the eye. Got caught. Plant said they were trying to make a Benavidez fight, but he lost on the scales. Oh, and cocaine. Yeah, Plant didn't want that fight. Plant didn't want that fight. Not at that time, he didn't. Plant didn't want that fight at the time. Winning against Canelo isn't saying much. Canelo, hey, the thing about it is, like I told y'all, man, I think Canelo's time has not been hard. Now, when he has a good, decent opponent, it has a problem. Like, look at Plant. Now, Plant can box. I'm not taking that away from Plant. Plant can definitely box. But Plant outboxing Canelo, everybody outboxes Canelo. They really do. They really do. But the thing about it is Canelo setting him up to get him out. He's relying on his power. And that shit is working. You know? Billy Joe Saunders wasn't a good fighter anyway, but he still kept making a mistake, bending down, and then got his orbital bone broke. I mean, Canelo threw that punch like all night long. All night long, he kept throwing that punch. With Benavidez, Canelo just kept walking him down. And Plant didn't throw any good shots to slow that momentum down. Listen, in the beginning of the fight, when you have power and you have your strength and all that, right? You don't have to come out there and throw the kitchen sink at somebody, right? But what you have to do in the first 1-2 rounds, you got to get in one good shot to show that you got power. Because what happens is, as you get tired, most people's power fades a little bit, right? Only very few people keep power towards the end of the fight, right? Only very few people, right? So that ain't something that's common. So if you're an okay puncher and you know your power gonna fade a little bit, you gotta hit that person a little bit to make them second guess for the rest of the fight. That's what you gotta do. And Plant didn't do that. He's kept letting Canelo walk in, and he didn't ever hit Canelo good and hard with a good punch. A little bit, but nothing really solid to make Canelo second guess it. And what happened? He got tired. Once he got tired, it was over. Oh, yeah. You're right about that. Yeah, that's what I said. Plant could have fought him a long time ago. But that's why I said, listen, I don't wish nothing bad on anybody. I really don't. But when these fighters take that L, that's when they come out and fight, period. You get the best out of a fighter when they're not trying to take that L. What's up, big dog? Salute, fam. Yeah, you get the best out of a fighter when, like, look at Plant. Plant lost, and now he like, I want to fight King Kong. You see how quick that worked? How'd it go from that? How'd it go from Plant not wanting to fight everybody, but as soon as he loses, he immediately fights Anthony Durrell. Immediately knocks out Andy Durrell, immediately calls out David Benavidez. David Benavidez has been wanting to fight all of them guys. You know what I mean? I can't take nothing from that dude. David Benavidez, he wants Charlo, he wants everybody. He's been saying it for the longest. And he ain't bulling around. He ain't bull crapping around, man, at all. He's serious with that. Listen, and he ain't playing around, and he ain't gonna ask you, I'm really good. He ain't there trying to take your head off. And that's the mentality you gotta have. All that nice guy, you can't turn that warrior on, that beast on. You gotta be able to turn that on. And I think that's where Anthony Yarde went wrong, man. Anthony Yarde likes being in the limelight, it seems like. He likes that he's on this world stage and stuff. But it ain't gonna be funny after this. You won't turn right around and get a quick title fight after that. The dude is dangerous. You're too dangerous for the average person to play around with you. And the big time guys ain't gonna give you another shot unless you do something. Listen, if Beterbiev beats Bivol, he's not gonna turn right around and fight what's name again. He ain't gonna want to go back in there and fight that dude again. But the thing about it is, Anthony Yarde ain't gonna be in shape. I mean, he ain't gonna have the win. He ain't gonna have his wind up. Trust me, Benavidez walks around at 190, 200 pounds. I don't see him at 168 fighting Sam McNair. Listen. He ain't playing, man. He ain't playing, bro. He ain't playing. But it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a real good fight. And listen, I don't know what Plant is gonna do. I ain't really done that breakdown too much, but when I'm just looking at it just off the top of my head, I've seen David Benavidez walk through some serious good punches. And I don't see any of them punches that Plant throws is gonna be that. I don't think Plant is gonna be able to take it to David Benavidez's body hard enough to slow him down. And Benavidez has been looking good lately, man. He's been watching he's been taking it serious, man. He's really been taking it serious. And I think he's tired of the excuses. You know what I mean? Because for him to lose his belt on that scale this last time was just, man, hey, you can't cry about fighting Canelo, man. You had the upper hand and you dropped the ball on that. You know what I mean? I want Canelo to fight the dude, but I'm like, man, you deserve it, man. Benavidez deserved to lose that belt. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it because you lost it when you was doing drugs that time. I guess cocaine was in the system. He lost it. Then you turn right around and lose it on the scale. After the first time you lost it, you should have took it serious. You know what I'm saying? You should have took that serious, man. You should have said, man, let me stay on weight. Let me stay on this because I can see how easy it is to lose it. And I don't want to take this chance of coming back. If he had that belt, Canelo would never been undisputed. So it's his fault we got Canelo undisputed. It's his fault. And I blame him for that. Now Canelo ain't gonna do nothing but dodge him. And listen, the boxing fan in me is like, it's not right that he's being dodged, right? But the pettiness in me is like, hey, that's what you get, David Benavidez, man. It's boxers that's in it for the payday. It's boxers that's in the game for the wrong reasons, man. They made something and they're not gonna put it all on the line. Right. Why would Canelo come fight you and take a chance of you knocking him out, ruin the rest of his career? We can go fight somebody else for $30 million. That's an easier task. He can go fight Caleb Plant. He can fight Caleb Smith. There's so many people he can fight. Triple G 10 more times. He can fight who else? Rocky Fielding. He can go fight Rocky Fielding again. Because his fans gonna follow him and let him fight him. He can fight Billy Joe Saunders twice. It don't matter. Canelo's fans do not care. They don't care who Canelo fights, as long as Canelo is in the ring. That's all. And it's sad. It's sad. But that's why I say, man, Canelo's really run out of options. But at this point, you can't keep making excuses on that. After he brutally knocked KO's Plant, then Canelo fans gonna say David needs to move up and fight Bivol. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I got to give it to you on that one, man. Hey, that's exactly what they're going to say. They're going to say he's dodging Bivol. Hey, well, tell him to go fight Bivol. Yeah, go move up and fight Bivol. You know what I mean? He need to prove himself. Canelo already beat Plant. Yeah, you're exactly right. That's the bullshit. That's exactly what they're going to do, bro. That's exactly. As long as he can make weight, no excuses then. Yeah, it shouldn't be no excuses, but I'm telling you right now, when David Benavidez beats Plant, man, Canelo ain't fighting that dude, man. He is not fighting that dude. He like, nah, bro, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I told you, man. He is going to fight. Listen. He is going to fight. Hold on. Here we go. Who did I say? William Skull. That's who he's fighting. Or Eric Bazinian. That's who he's fighting. He's fighting one of them too, man. He ain't fighting Demetrius Andre. That ain't happening. So he can't really fight nobody in the WBO. So he ain't going there because he had to fight Demetrius Andre. So he's going to fight William Skull. Yep. Or David Morrell. Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, double AR. He is bigger than Bivol. He's a bigger fighter than Bivol. There's a picture up there where he's bigger than Bivol. He's bigger than Bivol. He's a little bit. B-Stars, Luke, fam. Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. We're talking about this Benavidez and Plant kickoff, man. It's going to go down, man. March the 25th. I'll be here before you know it, man. And hey, you see how fast January rolled around. January was on. It seemed like it was like 2 weeks long, and we already in February, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, Canelo versus Roy Jones Jr. at a catch weight. Oh, hey, you know what though? Canelo will fight Roy Jones Jr. right now. Are you talking about right now or fantasy fight? Which one are you talking about? Oh yeah, I can't wait either. I can't wait for the Harrison Tim Tszyu fight. I can't wait for the Benavidez and Plant fight. Definitely can't wait for the Spence. Man, what the hell is taking Spence and Thurman so long to announce it? Y'all think Spence hurt a little more than what it seemed like? You think it's delayed because of that car wreck? Right now? Oh yeah. Right now, yeah, he would. Canelo would fight Roy Jones right now if he could, and feel proud about it. Listen, his fans will back him up on that bull. His fans be like, yeah, tell him to come on. Chicken Talk said it's coming. Hey, hopefully they go and announce it. Do y'all think it was because of that? Because for some reason, you remember he said I was going to announce it like in the next day or so, and then he didn't announce it. What do y'all think that's about, man? Because hell, it's already March, man. And why did they take it from April to May? You know what I'm saying? Why did they do that? Well, I wonder what that's about. That doesn't make sense to me, man. I mean, I could assume, but you could have fought in April and still been there before Crawford's mandatory hit. But now you're going to do it in May. By that time, Crawford mandatory going to hit. And they already talking about Crawford supposed to be trying to fight, who is it? Maybe Virgil or somebody like that. Said Spence face looks messed up. Off what? What is his eye? Nah, I haven't seen that. At all. Spence looked good. Spence was just on vacation the other day and looked perfect on his vacation. Tank versus Ryan is in April. That's why. Oh, you think they moved away from that? Seemed like they would move Ryan and Tank first, because Spence is gonna be a bigger Spence and what's the name is huge, man. Spence got his way, man. Tank versus Garcia in April. Yeah, but you remember Spence said he was in April 1st. So why would they give them that spot? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Spence doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, man. Hey, listen, I'm okay with it, but I think Spence should be fighting because Tank and them just got through fighting. You know what I'm saying? Tank just got through fighting. Why not move Tank to May? Because Spence needs that. What's up, Diana? Salute. Appreciate you. You have disappeared. Glad you decided to come back through. We haven't seen you in a while. Been wondering where you were, man. Come on now. You got to come on back here and teach us something. How do we get these serious fights and bring these belts together? Boxers trying to keep their belts, making excuses why they are not fighting the top fighters. They need to set mandatory fights. Yeah, they really do. They are. Listen, Crawford burnt everybody, bro. Crawford, when he switched like that, they lost so much money. The sanctioning bodies lost so much money, man. They gonna do something different, man. They ordering fights, they moving stuff around. So yeah. Ebony Republicans say it's at 147, not 154. Oh, okay. They wanted to go with Tank versus Garcia, Cinco de Mayo, but DAZN don't want them going against Canelo, and so Spence moved to April, Wilder to June. Oh, okay. Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can live with it. But yeah, man. But Ryan versus Tank is going to be awesome, man. That's going to be a huge fight. That means Canelo can't be fighting around that time. They said Canelo was supposed to be trying to come back around that time, but he's not going to be able to take Cinco de Mayo. He definitely would. Not fighting Ryder. Not coming off a hand injury. You know what I'm saying? What's up, 8 Mile 313? Salute, fam. Salute. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, I honestly think that it's gonna be a good fight between Plant and Canelo. I mean, Plant and Benavidez. I do. But like I said, if he don't knock him out, Oscar's showing Bud some fresh tomato cans. Yeah. Hey, listen. Bud will probably sign with him. Bud will sign with Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Why are you even over there? Listen, Oscar, everybody leaving Oscar. Who does Oscar really have? But that's a perfect combination for Crawford. Anybody but PBC. Listen, Crawford will sign with anybody but PBC, man. If Paulie Malignaggi started his own thing, Crawford will go sign with Paulie. He'll go jump right on with Paulie. You know what I'm saying? If Paulie said, hey, man, I'm going to give you a free slushie from the 7-Eleven, sign with me, Crawford going to be all aboard with no transparency. No transparency. But the only thing I'm thinking about, I'm going to tell you what, the reason. Why I'm screwing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she said, we're so this presser. Listen, I have Plant Benavidez acting real visceral, too angry, too emotional. Listen, hey, it's some bad blood there, but I think it favors Benavidez than Plant. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen Plant's emotional side, and with Canelo, the time Canelo slapped him, he got in there, I wasn't impressed. But I will say this. Well, you know what? He wasn't that emotional when he was in there with Anthony Durrell, because his coach told him, hey, keep your head together, keep your head together. He listened to his coach perfect and pulled that win off. He pulled that win off. I would like to see him fight. I can't wait to see what he does with Benavidez. But I just, in my head, I can't understand what the game plan is going to be if he can't hit him hard enough to keep him off. Oh, Benavidez, yeah. Hey, Benavidez is a dog, man. Bud versus Blair the Flair? Ah, nah. I don't think Bud, listen, he's too far down. Bud needs to have somebody to satisfy a mandatory. Yeah, I with you, TD. I'm with you on that. Go back down to 2 belts. Yeah, you don't need 4 belts, man. You don't need 4 belts. You don't need 4 belts. It should be 2 or 3. 2 would be nice. 2 would really be nice. Just 2 belts. Then guess what? They're going to have to fight. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that. Let's see. Welterweight is, yeah. Crawford gonna fight Rocha next. That's who he gonna fight, because that's gonna be the mandatory. That's who the mandatory is. Y'all see, Boots is off, Virgil Gray be off, and Keith Thurman Gray be off. Both of them Gray be off. So you already know. Yeah, he does. Listen, that's why I said I gotta see what he gonna do in this fight. You are dead right. That new trainer, hey, listen, when him training up his trainer, and that's the same thing I said what Anthony Yard needs to do. Anthony Yard needs to get rid of that trainer, go get a new trainer. The boy has talent. Plant has Breadman in his corner now. Yeah, it's different. But can Breadman, was that power that Plant showed a fluke? Was that power a fluke, or was it real? You know what I mean? Or did he just catch Anthony Durrell and luckily it was a good shot. It was a good shot. You know what I mean? So I like to know. Well, people said, show, whatever happened to Hurd? What do you mean? What do you mean what happened to him? What do you mean what happened to him? Rocha has a mean right hand. Yeah, but that's it. Still a tomato can with a right hand. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. A tomato can with a right hand. But like I said, Crawford picked that one. Crawford gonna fight that fight. Crawford's not fighting David Benavidez. Now, if Plant wins, maybe, but he ain't fighting David Benavidez at all. That ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. And he damn sure ain't fighting. Anthony Yard. Yeah, he is. But that's why I was asking, what was he specifically talking about? What happened? You know what I mean? What's going on? He's still around. Say you think Breadman bringing the fire out? Yeah, he is. But he look good. He look good. But it's not going to fight Virgil Ortiz. But we'll fight Virgil. He'll fight Virgil. I think Bud will fight Virgil 43 perfect. I do. I think Bud will. He'll fight him before he fights Spence and the rest of them guys. You know what I mean? He'll fight him. He'll fight Virgil. But I got to see how Virgil does too after this, on this next fight with him with Stanionis. I got him beating Stanionis though. I got him beating that. He matches up well with Bud Southpaw. Yeah, but Bud can switch. Bud can switch, man. Bud gonna take him on out. Rocha gonna get knocked out. Yeah, Rocha gonna get knocked out. Bud putting him to sleep. He ain't gonna stand there with that. Bud would stop both Benavidez and Plant. You heard it here first. Terry Smoot said Bud will stop them both. Hey, when you get through, you never know. Nah, but I think Benavidez is just a big dude. And by the time Bud fights Ortiz, I think Ortiz could win. Oh, by the time he fights him, yeah. He says someone else returning to the ring February 11th hasn't been in the ring since he lost his belt by KO. Who is that? Who are you referring to? Where he go? He's not in the rankings. He should. Well, I know he got a fight coming up. He ain't in the rankings. I have to check it. Yeah. That. I check. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see. Sure. Let me check this out. Let me see. He should be. Say he's seen it disappear. He should be. Well, you know what? He wasn't doing the. You know what? He dipped down a little bit. Hurd dipped down a little bit. You know what I mean? He got to get it all back together, man. He got to get it all back together. So they might have done took him. They might have took him on. Yeah, you're right. He ain't on there. But he ain't really done too much, man. He say he fights in March, but yeah, I don't see him on that. He was saying on the pound for pound. That's what he mean. What happened to him on the pound for pound? You know, I'm not pound for pound on the ranking system. He's nowhere to be found on any of the ranking system. So Oscar ain't gonna play with Bud. Oscar will use Bud to uplift his fighters. Ortiz may win and then be labeled a superstar. They not beating Bud. They're not gonna beat Bud. They not beating Bud. I don't believe they beating Bud. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can say what we want to say, but Bud is a true knockout artist, man. And them guys got a lot of amateur ways that he gonna capitalize on it, man. He gonna capitalize on it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see them guys beating him. And I don't think Oscar gonna give him that fight. You see, Oscar made that tweet. Oscar said that this is the year 2023 is the year to make fights that have these fighters fight and not be ducking each other. And that's why he did Ryan Garcia, but you never know. But you know what's good about this? Y'all know what's good about this? This is what I think is really good about this. It seems to me that Oscar's trying to make a deal with PBC to where they start exchanging, letting their fighters fight each other with no problem. Where if he got a champ, they got a champ, they let them fight each other. Oscar might be doing that because Oscar ain't really a true player in the game no more that he lost Canelo. And I ain't got to get a good man. Really wants to fight Tank. So De La Hoya got to switch up. Said hard to out-train Bud. It is, man. Bud stays in shape, man. But Father Time is going to catch up with Bud. But I think Bud will know when to quit. But right now, Bud still got a lot of fight left in him, man. She said, what I truly wish that Bud goes away. The mic check. What's up with you, T? Salute. Yeah. I'm with you on that, Diana. I'm with you on that because he ain't making that fight. But he was over there with De La Hoya, and De La Hoya said, hey, De La Hoya probably would give Bud some money up front. You think Bud will lose to Virgil? I don't know that he will, man. I don't know if Bud will lose to Virgil, man. I just don't. Virgil, man, he's good, but Virgil ain't ready, man. Virgil is not ready. Oscar wants to be in a thong shape. A thong is sufficient. Yeah, Bud likely retires next year, in my opinion. I say he got 2 left. I say he got about 2 left. Because if he can get a real good one and then get like 1 or 2 before he goes, but Bud gonna have to take on the good one. He's got to take on one. Bud can work at Blues 7-Eleven. Y'all crazy. Yeah, hey, I want to see that fight, man. I want to listen. I want to see the Tank and Ryan fight because I can't wait to see that fight. But I'm just glad that De La Hoya decided that I'm gonna go ahead and make that fight. Because now I believe De La Hoya is with it. You know what I mean? Into 2024, he'll be 38. Yeah. So that's why I say he'll probably go on through 2024, and then 2025 he'll probably come on out. So he'll fight all this year, all the next year. So they give him 2. And he just go ahead and come on out. He gonna have to. He's delusional, but he don't have a whole lot of wear and tear on his body. And Bud ain't been the fastest dude out there anyway. So, and power is the last to go anyway. So Bud still be good. He'd be good up to that, but he needs to go and come out of there right there. Bud said he's not coming back to Omaha, so he's waiting on that blockbuster fight. Yeah, you could be right. You're right about that. Yeah, Bud did say that. Yeah. Said Bud ain't fighting nobody in the top 4. You could be right, man. He showed that last year. Hard to choose between Tank and Ryan, but I gotta go Tank. Yeah, Tank gonna beat Ryan. I like Ryan a lot, but I like Ryan I like Ryan. I think he's a good kid, man. But I don't see him beating Tank. Diane said he need to take his shady ass into retirement. Tank. I just don't think Ryan gonna beat Tank, man. I just don't. Because Tank got some skills, man. Tank ain't just relying on power. And Ryan makes a little bit of those rookie mistakes and backing straight up and keeping his chin. Those 2 things Ryan keeps doing, and those are grave mistakes with Tank. That plays right at Tank. Tank comes forward all the time. Tank's gonna keep coming forward. And Ryan can't be pulling straight back. And he does. And he'll put his hands out like that. He'll do that. I don't know what that is. And then plus, Ryan ain't been having a whole lot of fights lately, while everybody else been fighting and getting better and better. But never know. We're going to find out. Ryan said he wants it, and he's stepping up to the plate, and it's time, man. But I salute Ryan. I salute Ryan for that. You know what I mean? He's walking into the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, daring to be great. I can handle that. That's a Devin Haney move. You know what I mean? He's daring to be great. Even though Ryan don't want to fight Devin. He think he got a better chance with Tank. Tank will wash Ryan. Is that what you think? Yeah. I watched a video saying Bud was temporarily KO'd in sparring. Did you? Tank needs to get his hype job out of the way ASAP. Get this hype job. Who, Ryan? You think Ryan a hype job, Gregory? You think Ryan's a hype job? I think Ryan can box, though. I think he can box. The dude can crack. He's got some power. A little bit inexperienced, but yeah. But you know what, though, Gregory? This is what I'm saying. Nobody really thinks Ryan. Everybody know Ryan has a chance, but when you look at all the guys at 135, Ryan ain't the top of the 4. Ryan is at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to pick Tank or Devin at the top. That's 2. Shakur Stevenson. And then you're going to pick, Devin. I forgot. Well, hold on. My bad. Hold on. Devin and Tank. Shakur Stevenson. Devin, Tank, Shakir, Stevenson. Maybe Loma or Ryan, I guess. I don't know. But Ryan ain't nobody really feels 100% that Ryan can beat all them. Said Ryan better fight Devin. Ryan don't want that Devin because Devin can box. Ryan don't want that. Ryan too open for Tank's up because he is. But what Ryan is thinking, this is what Ryan thinking. Ryan thinking, I'm gonna use this jab on Tank. When Tank come in, I'm gonna crack him. That's what he think. Chin in the air like he royalty. Yeah. Chest out, chin up. Yeah. Tank ain't playing. Listen. It ain't like that. Tank hits hard, man. Said Loma ducking Ryan. Yeah, probably. Ryan's long, and Ryan can crack. Ryan can crack though. Oh, Devin. Oh yeah. He definitely didn't want Devin, but the fight is on. That fight is coming up. Tank is going to hurt Ryan. Man, listen, when Ryan finally gets hit by Tank really good, it's gonna be a whole different ball game, man. Loma ducking Devin. Said Ryan broke Jake Paul's ribs. Had to call an ambulance. Did he? Ryan broke Jake Paul's ribs. Yeah, Ryan can hit though. Ryan can hit. But Jake Paul, I mean, Ryan played too much. Yeah, Ryan does. He does. But he's a good kid, man. He's very marketable. You know what I mean? And the kid there, listen, when he really calling out Tank, I was like, oh man, Ryan don't. But now he's stepping up to it and wanting it. So I take my hat off to that. Ready or not, here I come. I like that. Ryan and Tank are the two most dangerous fighters at 135. These other guys are better boxers, but they can't knock your like Tank and Ryan. Yep. Yeah, Tank and Ryan hit a little harder. I agree with you that. Ryan will put you out. Ryan can. One punch, he can crack you and knock you right out. Devin ain't really got it. Shakur Stevenson, he ain't really got that either. But Shakur is probably the best skill. She said, I don't like Jake Paul at all. Oh, it was a prank on Paul. I watched too much YouTube. Oh, okay. But yeah, Ryan, hey, listen, Ryan can lay you out. And that's what he think he's gonna do to Tank, but he's gonna be sadly mistaken. He's gonna be sadly mistaken on that one. But that's gonna be a good fight. Prank on Ryan. Oh, okay. It was a prank on Ryan. Oh, okay. Oh, they was pranking Ryan, and then next thing you know, Jake Paul got his rib smashed. Got a rib broke. Oh, okay. Hey, but listen, man. I cannot wait for that Ryan and Tank fight. That's gonna be a fight for the ages, man. That's gonna be a crazy fight. Hey, he said once they tell Tank he down on scorecards, Tank gonna flip the switch. Hey, but you know what? I think with Ryan, it's gonna be a different ball game going there with Ryan. You know that? Because he know he can't. Listen, Ryan is quick. The dude got lightning speed and some pop. You know what I'm saying? So you can't play around with that too much. You know what I mean? I seen an old video where this guy was blindfolded, thinking a woman was hitting him. Meanwhile, it was Ryan coming from a room to punch the guy. Yeah, I remember that. Since you're looking for Wilder Ruiz getting laid out. Woo, I'm looking forward to that too. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. I can't wait to see that one too. You know what I mean? Oh, that's gonna be a good one. We got some good fights coming up, so hopefully one of these fights coming on through will be a good one. Said, but did Ryan sign the contract yet? I think that contract signed and ready, ain't it? And they looking at the Raiders Stadium. They looking for Vegas for that fight. But I thought it's a done deal. That's what I thought. Especially the way they moving everybody around. You know what I mean? If they moving Spence into May because of that, if Spence is being moved to May because of Ryan and Tank, then yeah, that fight, they got to have something more concrete. I don't think they would have moved it just for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. So I think it's a done deal. But just like I thought the Loma and Devin thing was a done deal too. But I'm not sure because they were saying, I don't know. They saying that Loma's talking or something, but I thought this was a done deal. That's what I thought. I thought it was already official. Chris Trucker, salute, fam. Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. Ryan hoping Tank get in trouble. You think Ryan don't really want to fight? Is Oscar gonna be on the undercard? Yeah, Oscar gonna. Hey, Oscar gonna be in there with some fishnet fighting. Hey, Oscar said he want to fight Canelo. I think he want to bring that back up. Said he said Ann Wilder got bumped for Spence, so Tank versus Ryan is real. So it's a done deal. That's the same thing I thought. I'm just saying, I don't think they'd be moving them guys if it wasn't concrete. You know, I say right now they probably just getting the particulars and getting the statement, getting all that stuff ready. It's Oscar holding it up. Oh, you think it's Oscar? Hey, Chris Trucker, I think that now that they moving these fighters around, then it's concrete. So they're gonna go ahead and go on with it. You know what I mean? Because other than that, they're gonna be losing out on money. You know, and they trying to give them at around Cinco de Mayo. That's perfect for them. Say Oscar's ready to cash out anyway. Yeah, he might be. But you know what though? To be honest, this is the truth. It don't hurt Ryan if he loses the Tank. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt. It'll hurt Tank more to lose to Ryan than Ryan to lose the Tank. Because if Ryan, let's say Ryan take a loss, he's still marketable. Then he gonna be forced to fight Devin and Shakur Stevenson. He could probably have one tune-up, and then he gotta get back on the ground with them guys. He gotta get back in there with them. I said Oscar needs to sit his fishnet wearing bum down. Yeah. And plus Spencer's going to keep ducking Bud. So Tank versus Ryan is a go. Hey, Terry said Spence gonna keep ducking Bud. So that's why he moved the fight. PBC will make a fishnet belt for Dude, that'd be funny as hell. A fishnet belt, man. That would be funny as hell. He said, nothing is concrete when dealing with lime pull-out King Ryan. He said, nothing is a done deal. He said, agree. Oscar is Ryan's first loss. Yeah, Tank better duck that quick LT hook. Yeah. Hey, a fishnet belt. That shit funny as hell, like a fishnet belt. Hey, man, I'm tell you what. Ryan, Tank better go in there and be cautious. Because Ryan can be explosive. Quick. Ryan can explode real quick. Yeah, Ryan, man, he gonna, that what he feel on that? That what he feels on that is gonna be crazy, man. Once he feel that power of Tank, but Ryan can crack too. I can't wait to see that fight. Those the fights. Man. I got to see that, man. Said Tank got a chin and he's smart. Yeah, Tank can box. But the thing is, he can't open up and take them shots from Ryan like he took from Hector. You know what I'm saying? Ryan's too fast and hit harder than Hector. You know what I mean? Now, is his skills as good? Ryan got some skills, but Ryan got some amateur ways about him. But we won't know because Ryan got to be in there with somebody that can really, really, really box. And Tank is a huge step up. Yeah. Ryan is quick, but Tank gonna win. Yeah, Tank gonna hurt Ryan, man. My money's gonna be on Tank. I don't think it's gonna be an easy, silly fight, though. It ain't a tomato can fight. It's a good fight. But Ryan has a good chance of winning. But we're gonna see what happens when he really feels somebody hit him like that. And Tank been itching to hit Ryan. You remember when Ryan was talking about fighting Tank? Tank was like, man, I'll come down and spar with you and show you what I can do. Said Rolly was Tank's best competition to date. Oh, come on, Terry. Don't say it like that, Terry. Said it's not gonna be easy, but Tank for the win. Yeah, come on, Terry. You gonna really say Rolly was better than then Garcia, then Hector. Hector beats Rolly, man. Come on. ATL unanimous. Salute. Salute, fam. Tank grabbed Bud chain in the club. Tank grabbed Ryan's chain in the club. Yeah, Tank did. He snatched Ryan's chain in the club. But you know, Ryan was there being silly. Tank always trying to be gangster. And didn't admit it to it. All Ryan had to say was, man, you robbed me in the club. That's 5 to 10. Said, oh wait, it was Barrios. What was Barrios? What was Barrios, Diana? Big fight experiences on Tank side. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Mario Barrios. What about Mario Barrios? He said, Rolly wears fishnets. Oh wow. Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. I got Ryan beating Rolly. Because Ryan can box. Now, if Rolly go in there and rough Ryan up, it'd be a different ball game. And fights a little dirty, yeah. And elbow and do all that, yeah. He got a better chance of doing that. But try to box him, nah. Ryan is long, so Ryan can hit him from a good distance. Tank can't. Gregory, man, I ain't gonna say too much for that one. I let that one hang out. You think, hey, Tune, you think Rolly will knock Ryan out? I don't think so. I don't think Rolly will knock Ryan out. I don't. I think once he feels that power from Ryan, it'd be a crazy situation. Yep, I think it'd be a crazy situation. You think Barrios was Tank's best competition? Then Cruz, then Rolly? Oh wow. You think they better than Hector? I think Hector was good, man. I don't think Hector was the best. I think Barrios might be the best test because of how big he was. I think Barrios might be the best one he had because of the size of Barrios. He said Rolly hit harder than Campbell. And Ryan ain't got no defense. Yeah, Ryan ain't got a lot of defense. Well, I mean, he got, like I said, he goes straight back. He does some amateur stuff. Said Ryan might break a nail. Oh, wow. Man, y'all not giving Ryan no respect. Gerald Slade said, you can't trust fishnets. The fishnet belt. Dude, somebody should make a fishnet belt. Said Hector is a true champion and an Olympian. Yeah, Hector was good, man. Hector's better than Pitbull Cruz. You don't think? He said Hector is not even the best 130. Hector can fight, man. Hector's he's definitely better than Pitbull Cruz. I say he beat Pitbull Cruz. Hector beat Pitbull Cruz, I think. Yeah. Oscar just waiting for his cut from the fight, cut off the brick. Oh, you trying to say he getting that nose candy? Is that what you're trying to say? Tank got a better resume than Haney. Let me think. Yeah, I agree. Tank does have a better resume than Haney. I do. I agree. But I like to see them fight, though. Yeah, he probably do. But Tune, Devin is undisputed. Devin got all the belts, bruh. I agree, Terry. Hector, good, but not a great. Rolly, nor Barrios had a real belt. Nah, neither one of them did. Oh, AAR said Pitbull stops Hector. I don't think so. I don't think Pitbull can stop Hector. I don't think so. That'd be a good fight. Let Hector go heal. Hopefully all that, whatever damage happened, come on back. But I don't think Pitbull stops. I don't think Pitbull stops Hector. You think so too, Diana? You think Pitbull will stop Hector? I don't think so. I like Pitbull, but Pitbull's all right. I don't think he got the skills that Hector has. I don't think he got the skills that Hector has. He is undisputed, but Tank is the best at 135. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Well, I'll say this. This is what I say, Chris Trucker. Tank seems to be the I say out of 135, Tank does seem to be the boogeyman at 135. The hardest person to beat. From his punching power, his resume and all that. But does he beat Devin? I don't know. I can't say that he officially beats Devin. Do I guarantee Factor more? Yeah. Said Pitbull stops Hector. I don't think Pitbull beats Hector. I don't think that Pitbull beats Hector. I don't. I don't believe he stops Hector at all. Not at all. And I think that the Devin Haney and the Tank fight is a 50-50 fight. I think Tank and Devin is a 50-50 fight. Me personally. Because Devin is not going to just let Tank come in there and just do stuff to him. Hey, Toom said, if we're going to be honest, Haney don't even belong at 135. We seen him standing in a picture by Crawford, and he should clearly be 147. But he makes it. Listen, hey, Toom, I can't give you that. I can't give you that because if that's the case, Fundora at 7 foot tall should be fighting at at least 160. He said Pitbull makes Hector quit again. Oh wow! So you think Hector quit? Oh my goodness! You gotta put some respect on his name, man. She said, I think Shakur, the boogeyman with his technical skills, and Tank has the power, but neither beat Devin right now. Now in another year, Shakur has a chance. Yep. Hey, Diana, I'm kind of with you on that. I don't know, man. Them some good up fights. But Devin boxes. And Devin knows that Tank got some power. So I love to see that. Pitbull is nothing but a hooker. Hector is more polished. He said Pitbull is a hooker. And Hector is more polished. Yeah, Hector is more polished. He really is. Hector got some skills, man. Y'all got to put some respect on Hector's name, man. Y'all got to, man. Yeah, y'all got to. Y'all got to put some respect on his name, man. Said, did Haney beat the true best fighter at 135 for Undisputed? Was Kambosos the best? Be honest. Nah, Kambosos was not the best. He was not. But in all fairness, Chris, Devin has been trying to fight everybody. You know what I mean? And them guys ain't wanting to fight Devin for some reason. You see, Loma, Devin is undisputed, and Loma time else. I think what these other fighters are thinking. If Devin was not such a big threat, why wouldn't they all rush in and fight Devin and take that undisputed? Because they can't keep saying these belts ain't worth nothing. Now nobody wants the belts. Everybody wants the undisputed. Fundora, a weight bully too, along with her. Better Biv was a heavyweight in the amateurs. Now he's fighting light heavyweight. Yep, he came down, but he makes it. Seen a short of Dev versus Cambo. Wow, Dev looked dehydrated in that video. Yeah, but one thing about Devin has got that nutritionist now, so that's been helping. Devin's footwork is unmatchable. Not even Shakur Tech is as tight as Devin. Devin just has to work on defense. Yeah, I think Devin got some pretty good defense, Diana, too. I do. But that'd be a good one between him and Shakur Stevenson. People forget Haney only 24 and growing. Yeah, Haney growing himself right out of that weight. Yeah, nobody don't want to fight Devin. Except for Shakur. Shakur Stevenson wants to fight him. Shakur says, sign it. I'm ready to go. I want to fight that. He said, why Devin don't have the same? Cause, man, listen, this is the thing. And he should. But Shakur Stevenson, with him moving up, if Devin beats Shakur, they're gonna say Shakur was too small. Shakur beat him, he loses. He doesn't get nothing out of that. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. But with Tank, he gets way more respect with Tank or Loma than he would Shakur Stevenson. He really would. But I think Shakur Stevenson should be on his radar. I think he should beat Tank, and I think he should beat Shakur or fight Shakur, then move up. But he gonna fight Loma. They did say Devin's dad said that they won't be giving them belts up in 2023. They're gonna stay put. Nah. You're right, Chris Trucker. It don't mean he's the best. Those belts don't mean it because you got to prove it with the other guys out there. But at the end of the day, not having the belts don't mean it either. You know what I'm saying? And we can say Tank is a good fighter. Yeah, he beat Pitbull Cruz. He beat all these other guys, but it wasn't Devin and it wasn't Shakur Stevenson. Because Shakur Stevenson, everybody that Tank fought, I think Shakur and Devin beat them. Pitbull Cruz, they beat him. Hector Garcia, they beat him. Now, Mario Barrios, could they move to 140 and beat Mario Barrios? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't see nobody on Tank's resume that none of these guys can beat. Yeah. Shakur don't. We got to see what Shakur does. So that's why I say Devin's fighting everybody he can. And listen, he going out his way to make sure he fights Loma because he wants that clout. Say he should go to 140. Well, we need to see him fight with that because when he fought, when he got in the ring with Kambosos, he looked good. Right before the fight, he did look a little dehydrated and stuff, that kind of stuff. But it came back. The nutritionist he got did a good job. He said he felt really good in that fight. The first fight, he was like, had a little bit of problems, but he hired a nutritionist. And with that nutritionist, he's going to do a whole lot better this next fight. He should. And then we'll see how he adjusts. Oh, listen, Devin ain't a boring fighter. Listen, that's just a lie that they say because they try to make other fighters look good. Trying to give an excuse why these fighters, that's the same crap that Canelo says about them other fighters. Well, all those guys are boring, like Rocky Fielding ain't boring. You know what I mean? Like Loma ain't boring. Loma fought Teofimo, in some rounds he didn't even throw no punches, 7 punches. He did nothing. But that's not boring. Loma too small for Devin. Come on, man. Loma said this. A lightweight, that man too big for this division. I kept the same energy when Canelo fought Khan. If you too big, you too big. Hey, yeah, you're right. But my thing is, if you can make the weight, you can make the weight. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on. It's open. Call on in, bro. Call on in. It's open. Agreed, Toon. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Toon, I agree with a lot of that, but my point is this. If you make that weight and come across that scale and don't get beat, you done your job. You've done it. Because once that weight is too big for you to make it, it'll deplete your body where you go in there, you're going to get knocked out or you're going to get hurt. You know what I mean? And everybody balloons up. You know what I'm saying? Right after the fight. So, Devin should be fighting at 140. He really should be. I think it's time for him to go up. He's starting to spread out. But we'll see how he does on this next fight. We'll see how he does. Because he really wants that Loma fight for that one. So then they say he's not dropping that belt this year. So he might get another fight on in this year. He might fight the winner of, wouldn't that be some shit? If he beats Loma and then fights the winner of Ryan and Tank, now that would do it. And then move up. Yeah, man. Because if that fighter is that boring, that slow, and all that, you might as well fight him. Haney versus Gary Antoine. What you think? What I think is I need to see Devin at 140 and see how it works out. I gotta see how Devin carries his weight and all this stuff up there, and how does that? Does he hit harder? Because Gary Antoine Russell is a big, pretty nice sized dude, and he hits. So Devin got to be able to go up. I think Devin should go up to 140, at least get a fight in or two in up there, and then fight Gary Antoine Russell. But I got to see how he acclimates to the weight first, so I can make any determination on that.
Chris Trucker.
Showboating Sports, Chris Trucker, you on, man. The floor is yours, my man.
What's going on? What's going on, man? How you been, man?
Man, I'm doing good. How about yourself, fam?
I mean, I was just in the gym tonight here down in Baltimore, man. Yeah, working out a little bit, trying to stay sharp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You got anything coming up?
Yeah, man. Nah. What we talking about, like a fight?
Yeah, anything you working towards? You in there training for something? It sounds like.
No, I'm just trying to stay. I'm just trying to stay sharp, man.
Oh, I didn't know if you're gonna be taking somebody's. I didn't know if you're gonna be taking somebody's lunch money or not. I don't know, man. I don't know these things up in them Baltimore cats, man.
You know, you gotta stay sharp, man. That's all, man.
Y'all Baltimore cats, man.
Yeah, man. Hello?
Yeah. What was you saying?
What was the topic for the night? What was on your mind? I came in a little late.
Man, the topic of the night is Benavidez versus Plant, the kickoff. How do you feel about that? You think Plant gonna hold up? Just your thoughts on that whole fight now that they now kicking it off.
That's a real 50-50 fight for me. I don't know why. Like, some fights, it's just like, you know how you just kind of got it in your mind when you think a win?
Right.
I don't really know with this one, man. I want to say Benavidez. If you put a gun up to my head and said pick somebody who was over, I probably would pick Benavidez. Like, I'm gonna go with Benavidez. But
right,
lately Plant has been showing some tough. Like, he just been tough, man. Even the fight that he had against Canelo. You know, I don't know. He did all right in that fight, man. You know, he towards the end it changed, but he was holding up. And then you just seen what he did to Darrell. So it's like, I don't know, man. He might be on a little hot streak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I really don't see him stopping Benavidez, though, man. I just can't. I can't stop Benavidez. The only thing I can picture him outboxing him, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can picture him like outpointing him. Mm-hmm. But I can picture Benavidez stopping him. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can see it. I can see Benavidez stopping him. But I don't really think Plant will stop Benavidez like he did Darrell.
Right. How do you think that new trainer is working out for him? You think that new trainer's brought some power in, or do you think that was just like a lucky shot that he hit and Darrell with? What's your thoughts on that?
He caught Darrell with a good shot. I mean, that's all it takes. Mm-hmm. Like, I done been in a ring with people who are stronger than me, and I just hit him with a good shot, and it just was, like, you know, they was off balance, and it was a good shot. Like, I hit a guy with a jab one time. Coach Calvin was screaming at me. I'm sparring with the guy. I hit him with a jab, and he was going down, and Coach Calvin started screaming at me like, "Get top off!" I ain't gonna hurt him, but it was just a good shot. You know what I'm saying? So it happens sometimes. Like,
So you think that's gonna carry? Let me ask you this: the reason why I say that, do you think it's the new trainer bringing something out of him? Because I'm on the fence with that too. Because I'm like, you didn't have enough power to keep Canelo off of you, but you're gonna have enough power to keep Benavidez off of you. If that trainer has made those changes and helped him out, sit on them punches a little bit, will it help?
Right. I mean, you could get it. You could. I'm gonna talk from my experience. So, I had got a strength coach when I went down. You know, I was on the backyard circuit for a little while, right?
Right.
You know, I was showing you that you seen the backyard fight I had. So
I saw you do your thing.
I had 2 more fights after that. but one of them got taken down and another one didn't get put up. Now, I don't have a lot of power. I'm not like a power puncher. I'm more like a Devin Haney type of guy, like a box. You know what I mean? I'm not a power guy, but I got a strong right hand.
Right.
I got a strength coach. And, you know, my next 2 fights, I dropped the guy, both guys.
Wow.
Now, I never dropped people like that in a fight, in any type of competition fight. You know what I'm saying? Sparring like that. But the last 2, when I got my strength coach, and I started sitting down on that right hand, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I dropped 2 guys in 2 consecutive fights. So, I mean, if you got a good enough coach and he can get you right. He get right. You might have to start putting people in their butt. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Because a lot of times, like in boxing, it's not really all about the strength of the person. Like Tank, for example, he's just a person that just got power, just born with power. You know what I'm saying? Like Wilder, just born with power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Born with the one-hitter quitter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you punching people right, if you throwing them things crispy, you can knock somebody out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if they crispy, you can knock somebody out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
it don't take a lot of power when you hit them good, sharp punches.
Especially if you hit somebody good, like how Plant did Darrell, like he hit him good. It was right on the butt. Wow! Yeah. He hit him good.
Body shot good, and then right up top. That was a good one, boy.
That's what I'm saying. If you hit somebody good, don't have to be that strong, man. Like if you hit him good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because I done hurt people in my past, it's just good shots. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not always that you powerful. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a war, man. Because I was looking at the press conference, man. I'm like, man, Benavidez is a little disrespectful, man.
Oh, he is
disrespectful.
Yeah, he is.
He's disrespectful. Look, Plant trying to be, you know, cordial with him.
Yeah.
Plant was like, no, I don't think you're a sheep either, man. You know, sheep don't get to sit up here with us. But the video is like, nah, man, you're a sheep, man. No, you're a sheep. You got knocked out, man. Which is fun. Like, no, you got knocked out cold, man. But the video is trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Plant
was trying to be nice to her. And like, no, we don't got no respect for you.
Yeah.
I said, man, this is going to be a war, man.
Hey, peace out. Hey, Will. Good night, Will Peoples. We'll catch up with you, man. Appreciate you for showing up. But yeah, it's gonna be a war. We was talking about that tonight about Plant, and that they was talking about everybody seemed like they don't like Plant. I said, well, the problem is everybody think Plant is a fake tough guy. They don't have no respect for Plant. That's what it is. A lot of them just don't respect Plant.
Yeah. It might be because he's white. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
what that's what I think it was Will that said that. Somebody said that. Said they think it's because of that.
Yeah. It might be because he you know, we can relate a little bit because we light-skinned guys. So people saw people kind of like that pretty boy over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They look at you like, look at this pretty boy over here. You think you tough.
Yeah.
You gotta prove yourself a little bit more.
All the time. You gotta do it all the time, man. Because everybody look at you,
know,
like,
like,
what the hell is this?
You know,
yeah.
Growing up as a, you know, you the red bone in the neighborhood, you gotta fight just to prove you tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I think it's like a thing with Plant because he's white. You know, unfortunately they kind of forget, you know, he's a man, you know what I mean? Like he's a man like you.
Yeah, and he get in that ring. He get in that ring like you too. So, but they look at it like he ain't
exactly. And then Darrell, you know what I mean? Then Darrell, I know he's so stupid talking about, you know, I never lose to a white boy. I'm like, man, you better not go in there saying that. They're like man, like You just a fight. Like, you don't know. It's a man you standing in front of. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Whether he's white or not, that's a man right there. Like,
that's training to come fight you. He ain't running from you. He training to come get you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take that for granted.
Hurt you.
Yeah.
So say, I never lose to a white boy. Like, boy, man.
Yeah.
That's not a good way to think about stuff, man. That's not a good way to look at competition, bro.
Yeah.
Like, go out there and get your ass handed to you.
And that's what happened to him.
Know?
And Toon said, playing a bad boy.
Stupid.
Toon said, playing a bad boy, but I don't see him beating Benavidez. He got to work on his stamina for the late rounds. That's what I'm hoping for his coaches. The coaches work on his stamina.
Yeah, he did. Matter of fact, that's what kind of got him in the Canelo fight. It's like he started slowing down.
That's what it was.
It's like he took his foot off the gas, man. Like, he was doing good.
He ran out of steam.
He was actually, in the beginning of the fight, man, he was outboxing Canelo, man.
Yeah.
He was outboxing Canelo.
Yeah.
But Canelo, he's so good at cutting off the ring. And you know, Canelo, he high level too. So even though a lot of people don't like Canelo, but you know, think he a duck, but he's still high level. You know what I mean? Like, he's not nothing to be in there playing around with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't be in there asking him, I'm pretty good, ain't I? You can't be doing that, man.
You can't slow down. You can't, he'll knock you out. Like, you can't slow down. Just because he a duck don't mean he can't fight. Like Bud, you know how we feel about Bud over here.
Yeah. Bud
is the duck of 2022.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you gonna beat Bud. That's a whole different story. He just, for whatever reason, he opted out of a fight that was right. You know what I mean? Nobody can take away from his skill level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just don't like the way he handled the business. That's all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but you know, you can't be slowing down with no Canelo, bro.
Nah, you can't.
Like
you can't. It's the same thing that happened just this weekend to Anthony Yard, man. I'm so disgusted with that shit. I'm like, how do you run out of steam in the Kovalev fight? I get it, your first time up. But now this is the biggest fight of your life, and you fourth round, his mouth open.
Look, I'm always skeptical about them dudes with all them muscles, man. Like when I see a dude that's all cock diesel like that, I'd be like, you gotta show me something early. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what it is, man. When I see guys like real cocky like that, man, like this diesel, like man, you know, Anthony Yard, he just got a different build. Like, it's like, could be a wrestler or something.
Now I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is what it is, and people, you gotta look at it. It's lean versus strength muscles. Anthony Yard got some strength muscles, but when you look at Bud, you look at the rest of these guys. Even if you go look at it, just look at them face to face in the weigh-in. When you look at Yard's muscles look a little more fuller. But if you look at Benavidez's muscles, right? When you look at his muscles, they smaller, they more lean, and that lean means more endurance. So that's how you can tell about a person. You can see how lean they are. He's ripped up. Yard's ripped up, but that could be, you know, he do a little cardio. You see some six pack, but it ain't as lean as it should be. You know what I'm saying? And that comes because he's not working at. He needs that high intense workout, sprint, and all that stuff. That's more of a weightlifting type deal.
That conditioning, he needs that conditioning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want strength and conditioning, but you want more conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Because boxing is about conditioning.
Yeah, it's conditioning.
A lot of guys lose because they're not in shape, or they're not in better shape than the guy in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can lose just on that alone. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like when you lift weights. It's like when you lift weights, right?
Yeah.
If you do lower reps, you're gonna be bigger. It's gonna bulk you up, right? But the ones that sit in there and can bench 225, that's why, like, when you go into the NFL, they want you to bench 225 20 times, right? They want to see that endurance muscle. You know what I mean? You can go there and bench
muscle endurance.
Yeah, you can go there and bench 315. 5 times. They don't care nothing about that. They want to see 225 20 times. It's that, and that's the workout you do, and that's where he's got to get a strength and conditioning coach. Plant should have got one. Damn, man.
Yeah, I can attest to having a strength and conditioning coach. You gotta build up. You just gotta build up your frame up, man. You gotta build up your back and your
Mm-hmm.
It's not just your arm. You gotta build up your back, your legs, stuff like that.
Yeah, because
your shoulders.
All those, what it is all those muscles go together. Like when you punch, punching from the ground, you using your back, you stiffening up your abs. When you throwing these shots, you twisting your hips in it. So all those muscles move your body around, right? So when you got all them muscles, that's why you got to do a calisthenic workout. So that workout that Blu-ray was doing for Spence, that push you right in there. You're gonna be breaking eye sockets. You're gonna be hitting harder. You know what I mean?
Also it's good for just, when you in a ring and because sometimes you can get bullied. Like when somebody like get you on the ropes and all that, they can put their weight on you and move you around and beat on you and move you where they want you to go, and they can bully you in the ring. And that's why it's good for you to be strong, of course. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of stuff where you can push somebody up off you, like, man, get up off. You know what I'm saying? Like, because somebody will bully you and lean on you and get shots off on you. You get what I'm saying? So strength and conditioning is a lot. I mean, Plant looked strong his last fight.
Yeah, he did. He looked a lot better, man. He did. He looked a lot better. But
strong,
we got to see his coach.
Strong. I like Plant, man. I do. I think Plant is a serious guy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can tell by the eyes, man. A lot of times, man. He just looked like he about that, man. He just. Dudes are kind of just pick at the white boy theory, you know what I mean? But it's like, he a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
he is.
I hope Benavidez don't go in there thinking, I'm just gonna beat him up. You know what I mean? He's soft. Nah, he ain't
He's
soft,
a sheep.
but
He's a sheep.
he called that man. Look. Plant was trying to be like, look, sheep don't sit up here. He was trying to praise Benavidez a little bit, like. So Benavidez was like, "No, you're a sheep, man. No, you're a sheep, man. You got knocked out, man." Plant was like, "No, I wouldn't call you a sheep, man. I consider you a wolf." No, man, no, but you're a sheep, dog. You're a sheep. I didn't get knocked out cold. I was like, man, this is crazy, man. I said, this is gonna be a war, man.
Oh, it is. But Plant did good. Get the new coach. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, what I was saying about the Haney stuff, man, like, I was just, man, I really...
Right.
I like Haney. But again, man, it's the narrative, like, for example, with Bud fans. Like, I like Bud, but Bud fans and the stuff they say, it kind of makes me like, you know what I'm saying? It leaves a nasty taste in my mouth when it comes to Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the stuff they say. So it's the stuff that they say when it comes to Haney. I just be like, man, it's like they trying to make it like Haney is a better fighter. Haney got all the belts. Can't take that away from him.
Right.
Even though, if we being honest, he didn't fight for all the belts. Even though he did not fight for all those belts. He got one belt through the email. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't fight for the first belt. He got the rest of the belts from, like, one of the weakest guys in the division that everybody can beat. But we not gonna take away the fact that he's undisputed.
Right.
Don't carry it like you Earl Spence, like you cleared out the division, like you went and took this belt from this top guy, and you went and took that belt from that guy, the top guy, and then you took the third belt from another top guy, and then you took the, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it seem like you cleared out the division. You beat a guy who had a good night, one good night, he beat Teofimo Lopez, and you snapped some belts because Loma, they say he went and fought the war. I don't think he bust one gun, but they say he went and fought in Ukraine. So Loma was supposed to get that fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he's not undisputed, because, I mean, that would be just being stubborn to be like, oh, he's not undisputed champion. He's the champ. He's the number one guy in the rankings in the division. But in my opinion, out of him and Shakur and Ryan, I think, and Tank, I feel like Tank is the more complete fighter out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? And the best fighter, like the boxing IQ, along with the power.
You think he's better than Shakur?
Yeah, I think he's better than Shakur. I think he's more complete than Shakur. Because if you want to say Shakur can box better than Tank, I'll give you that.
Right. But you're saying
Shakur
when you add everything in there
and punch
and the power that comes with it.
He can't box and punch better than Tank.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tank is an elite boxer too. Like he's not just a he's no puncher. You know what I'm saying? He's a boxer puncher. Calculated shots. He set up the shot. Like a lot of people complain about, they say like Tank gets hit a lot and all that stuff. Tank, he's not in there throwing a bunch of punches because he's calculated. He's not like a
right.
He's not going in there he's not a volume puncher. He take his time, catch you. Then when he starts touching you, he know he can get you out of there.
Right.
I do think Shakur is going to be his toughest fight, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like Shakur definitely going to be Tank's toughest fight, in my opinion.
You don't think Devin is too big for him? You don't think Devin too big for him right now? And I think Devin for Tank. I think Devin a pretty big dude, man. Yeah, I think Devin. I don't mean too big for him like that, but you don't think Devin's size kind of help offset some of that?
Devin my size.
Devin big.
Devin my size.
And he got and Devin.
I'm way bigger than Tank. I ain't gonna lie.
But Devin gonna use that jab on Tank. It's gonna be a different ball game fighting Devin than it would be him fighting Pitbull Cruz or Hector.
I'm like 5'10". I'm like 5'10", 150. Devin is about my size walking around.
Right.
But all them dudes is about my size. Yeah. But he is definitely bigger than Tank, but I don't know if I done seen Devin get wobbled and all. I don't know if he can handle Tank's power, man.
Yeah.
Tank a little dude, bro, but listen. I remember, I don't know if y'all know a boxer. There's a boxer named Cecil McCullough. He was just down the gym today. He at 168 right now. 168. Boxer named Cecil McCullough from Baltimore. If you're from Baltimore, you know who I'm talking about. He's more like a local legend. Okay. So back in the day when I was in the camp with Tank, like in the amateurs, like Tank was still in the amateurs, Tank was like I was around like 120. Nothing. Tank was around the same size as me at the time, like maybe a little lighter, maybe like 118, I don't know. But the guy, Cecil, at the time was at least a welterweight. And Tank ring banging with the guy. I mean, he little, and Cecil was about now Cecil bigger than me. Like he's bigger than me. He got a bigger frame than me right now. Right. And he was fun. Like Tank, them stories they tell y'all when Tank spar like bigger guys in the gym, like he really goes at it with bigger guys, man. Like, so I don't really think the size of Tank really gonna matter. Even with Loma might win this fight, man. He might win friends, man. Loma's a smart fighter, man. He not no slouch, man. I don't know why people think he ain't even going there and beat Loma up. I don't see why nobody think that, man. Yeah. Like, I don't know why they think he's gonna go in there and just beat Loma up.
Now I don't think he's going there and run through Loma, but I think Devin got it. I would give Devin the win, but he could lose this fight. Yeah.
Because even when you look at the Teofimo fight with Loma, when Loma started actually, punching and working, he started touching Teofimo a little bit. If he would have worked like that from the beginning, he would have won that fight.
Yeah, I agree with it. But one thing I will say, Teofimo didn't look good in that fight either. Because Teo did okay, but Teo ain't look good. Teo didn't look good with Kambosos. He didn't look good with all these other fights.
He made a lot of mistakes. Like towards when Lomachenko started working more towards the end, he started exposing a lot of Teofimo Lopez's mistakes.
Yeah, he did.
And that second half of that fight, he started exposing Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, he was touching him. He was touching him. And he made the fight close enough for somebody who came back, who just started working. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did it. Yeah. He did some work for that little bit of time. I don't know why he was waiting. I think Loma does have some anxiety with guys that are a little bigger than him. I think he was a little bit timid with that trying to figure out that power. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know, because Teo a little bigger than him.
Right.
So, because even when Loma saw Haney, he was like, "Oh, this is heavyweight." I think he a little, when it comes to a little size, he be like, "I don't know."
But one thing I can say, Devin fights tall, and Devin is not gonna take any time off on Loma. He's not gonna do like Teo. Devin's gonna pop that jab and work it. He gonna work it. He gonna do footwork. And Kambosos, and Teo hasn't looked good at all. And none of his fights, whatever Teo got going on outside the ring, is bleeding inside that ring. That's why I say he don't want to fight Regis Prograis. He don't look like the old Teo. He don't look like the old Teo.
He don't look too sharp. That's because he was on ESPN, man. Like ESPN be moved. You think they stars, man. Yeah. When they get in front of some competition, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah, but when
the competition starts stepping up.
But when you get money in your pocket, it changes up a fighter too. Because Teo we got J-Lo, and he started all this other shit and not wanting to fight.
We got J-Lo, Justin Bieber. When you start getting money, especially the type of money they making.
Yeah.
They make a lot of money for one night of work.
Yeah.
They start buying them houses and all that, man.
And you can see the change in them. Because you remember before, Teo in the beginning was, man, I fight everybody. But then as soon as he beat Loma and made that little money through Triller, remember Triller gave him it? He said, man, those guys need about 4 or 5 years before they can come and challenge me. I'm like, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah, he was
they got to wait
like,
4 or 5 years?
I was so happy. He lost his belt. But then I was kind of mad because then Kambosos started acting like a diva.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world?
Yep.
I'm like,
I'm the same way.
Get these belts, man, and just act like, and Kambosos, it was like, man, the nerve of Kambosos, I was like, man.
Yeah.
This dude, you better hold on them belts, because you about to lose. I had a feeling he was going to lose them things first go round. I was like, he only keeping them for one fight. That's it.
Yep.
Haney, I was like, man, he gonna lose to Haney, man.
Yep. But that's where it goes.
I do think Haney gives Tank a good fight. I do think I'm picking Tank by knockout.
Okay. With Ryan? Are you talking about the Ryan fight or with Tank or with Devin?
With Ryan.
With Ryan?
Ryan, okay. I'm picking Tank by knockout or stoppage. I'm picking Tank by knockout or stoppage after a good hard fight, because Ryan ain't nothing to be playing with.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to be playing with. Haney, if they fight, I'm picking Tank over everybody, man. I'll be honest. But at the end of the day, they gotta fight. And my pick, and I just wish fans understand this, who I pick don't determine the winner of the fight.
Right.
They gotta get in there and they gotta fight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any of those guys can win. Any of those guys can beat each other. But who I'm picking Tank.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But we're not doing like everybody else. Man, them guys are boring fighters. He gonna beat them anyway. We don't do that. We like, nah, you gotta prove it. I might pick him to win, but I gotta see him fight and prove it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanna see the fight. Just the atmosphere, the big love, the lead up, the undercard. I love the lead up to the fight. I love the fight. So I just want to see the Super Bowls of boxing matches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
That's what I want to see.
Me too. But we got to
want to see the Super Bowls of boxing matches. If Tank lose a fight, as fans, see, this is the thing, man. As fans, when these guys are fighting the best fighters and they lose, you can't write them off, man.
Nah, you can't.
He lost to the best. You lose to the best. You losing to the best fighters in the division if you take a loss.
Yeah. Just like Plant did.
Okay,
Nobody holds that loss against Plant. Nobody don't even care he lost. Now he fighting Benavidez and be like, hey, let's get it on.
At the moment, people might say, oh man, he lost. You get what I'm saying? But I got a feeling, man, if Tank lose, and I'll even say this. I'll be fair about this. And I'll let you go. And I'll be fair about this. If Tank lose, or Haney lose, or certain fighters lose, like Shakur Steve, man, they gonna probably run these guys. Through the mud, man. Like, oh man, these guys. Come on, man, it's one loss. A lot of the greats got weight. Look at Pacquiao. He got like, how many losses Pacquiao got? Got like.
All right, Diana. Have a good night. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many losses Pacquiao got? He got a few losses.
Man, it only matters if it matters. It only matters if it matters to you. What I mean by that is if a fighter let that hold him back, but you know what? If you lose to a good fighter, they want to see you go in there and get a rematch. They want to see you back in there again. Like Pitbull Cruz lost to Tank. They're like, let's see it go again. You know what I mean? So people really want to see a good fight. I think it's more of ESPN.
That's all I want to see, man.
And some of these other people are like, we trying to protect our money because Floyd was undefeated and he made $300 million. So everybody's shooting for that. That's over. That era is over.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you go, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Hold you up, man. Thanks for having me on, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Appreciate it, man. Salute, fam. Appreciate you coming on.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, later, man. Yeah, Tune.
Later.
Tune, what I'm saying is, you said if Ryan beats Tank, where does Tank go after that? I think Tank got to go in and have a rematch. I know it's going to be a rematch clause in there, so he had to beat Tank twice. I don't think Tank is just going to say, hey, it's going to be one and done. But let's say they do, then Tank still got a good name, so then he got to go fight somebody like maybe Pitbull Cruz, then come on right back, or go fight Devin, or go fight Shakur. I don't think it's going to be a rematch if he was to win. Ryan loses, Tank ain't gonna rematch, because just Tank A side and everybody think Tank's gonna win. So Tank win that fight and wins in spectacular fashion, then Ryan will be okay. Ryan just gotta go out and fight somebody like Pitbull Cruz, then go turn around and fight somebody like Shakur Stevenson or Devin next. And then if he beat one of those guys, then he come on back. You know what I'm saying? And I think the winner of Tank and Ryan should fight Devin. You know what I mean? Devin get past Loma. Devin's there. The winner of Tank and what's the name? Then you looking at a huge fight. So that's what I think. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys tonight, man. I'm off of here. If you guys in the chat, man, please hit the the thumbs up button on your way out. Hit the notification icon. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share, man. We say what we say. We stand on it. That's straight up, no chaser. So until tomorrow night, man, I'm out. Fight fam. Peace.